Brewers hosting the D-backs, and the D-backs are plus 110 on the money line. The Brewers are minus 130. The over-under is at 7.5 runs. The D-backs getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 180, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by one, you win. And the D-backs laying a run and a half, the Brewers, laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 160, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by two. Now, both of these pitchers did pitch against the opposing team. It was this year. Kelly went 6 innings, 3 runs, 3 earned. They lost that game 7-1, and he struck out 7. That was in Arizona. Burns went 8 shutout innings. They won that game 7-1, and he struck out 8. They pitched against each other in the same game earlier this year. The D-backs are 7-3 as a team with Kelly on the mound in his last 10 starts. He's averaging 6 innings pitched and 7.1 strikeouts per game in those games. He's one of these guys that you like to keep an eye out on for the K-line. Same thing goes for Burns. They are 4-6 in his last 10 starts. He's averaging 6 innings pitched and 6.6 strikeouts per game. So depending upon what the casinos set him at, you may want to consider taking the over. But a lot of these guys whose strikeouts have been set at like 7 have been going under lately. Head-to-head, the home team is 7-3. The D-backs are 6-4. The favorite's on a 3-game winning streak. The favorite is 6-4 on the money line. The favorite or the underdog getting or laying runs is 5-5. There have been 2 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, none in the last series that they played against each other. The under is 7-3 in their last 10, and the under 7.5 runs is 6-4 in their last 10. Now, the game that they played against each other earlier this year went over by a half, but, it is what it is. The wind is blowing from the left field foul pole to the right field foul pole at 8.1 miles per hour across the outfield. The 3-game set that they played earlier this year in Arizona, the D-backs took 2 out of 3. They took the first game 3-0. They lost the second game 7-1, and they took the third game 7-3. The D-backs are 2-2 in their last 4 and 6-4 in their last 10. The over is 5-3-2 in their last 10 games. 9 runs, 6 runs, 9 runs, 15 runs. 4 runs and a loss, 5 runs and a win, 6 runs and a win, 3 runs and a loss. For the Brewers, they're on a 3-game winning streak. They are 4-6 in their last 10. The under has hit in their last 2. And the under is 5-4-1 in the last 10 games. 6 runs, 9 runs, 5 runs, 7 runs. 2 runs and a loss, and then 3 consecutive games against the Pirates where they scored 5 runs and 1. And seemingly they just own the Pirates, and the home team owns that series. I think Kelly is going to have a better performance this game than he did earlier in the year. I like the D-backs as an underdog in this one. I'm going to take the D-backs with the money line. I'm going to take the D-backs getting the runs. And I'm going to go over solely for the fact that the over-under is so low. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.